Running numbers on a rental property are super easy, but they're one of, if not the most important thing. Most of these basic calculations are super simple math, super easy to learn, and honestly, it's like middle school math. Actually, finding those deals is the hard part, but we'll save that topic for another time. I'm gonna be running you through 3 of the most basic rental calculations: price per door, gross rent multiplier, and cap rate. And I promise you guys, you're gonna be shocked at how easy these are. Calculating price per door is gonna be one of the easiest things you'll ever do when it comes to real estate investing. It's more so used to compare apples to apples when it comes to multifamily units, and it does exactly what it says it does: price per door. And it's so simple that this is gonna sound stupid, but bear with me. So, we have property A, 5 units, $750,000. You take $750, divide it by 5, and you get $150,000 per door. Now let's do it again with property B, 10 units, $1 million. 1 million divided by 10, 100,000 per door. Just looking at the simple calculation, you tell me which one looks like a better deal: 150,000 a door or 100,000 a door. The next equation is going to be gross rent multiplier. Gross rent multiplier is used for determining how many years it's going to take your gross rent to pay back the entire purchase price. Typically, you have a set idea in your mind of what you want that gross rent multiplier to be. This is how you do the math. So, you take property B, stick with it. You have a price of $1 million, stated gross income of $200,000. You divide 1 million by 200,000 and you get 5. What does that mean? It's going to take 5 years for the gross rent to pay back the entire purchase price. Cap rate, or capitalization rate, is used for determining what your return on investment is going to be before your loan. Or in other words, what's your expected return on investment if you paid in cash. This is how you do the math. So, sticking with property B, price of $1 million, we know that gross rent is $200,000, and we now know that expenses are $80,000. So, you have to find the net income. So you take 200, subtract it from 80, and you're left with $120,000. That is what your net income is going to be after all of your expenses. So you take now your net income and divide it by the purchase price, and you get 0.12. What is 0.12? Move your decimal over. 12% return on investment. If you paid for this property in cash, you could expect a 12% return on your money. By no means are any of these calculations a magic ball to tell a good investment from a bad investment. But when you use all of them together, you can tell pretty quickly what an average deal looks like. Obviously, when you get deeper into it, you'll need to add in more variables, but when you enter a new market, I highly suggest running these 3 calculations on all properties you see, interesting or not, and you'll find out really quickly what an average deal is, what a bad deal is, and what a good deal is. I hope you were able to learn something today. If you think you found a pretty good deal, reach out to me and we'll go over it together. And no, I'm not gonna steal it from you. Go do something that makes a difference today. And as always, remember, real estate, Rennie.